All right, you know, every Wednesday we talk money with Brent Wilsey. Nice to see you.
Good to be here, thank you.
So we want to talk today about SpaceX because with the rumors that they're going to go public, lots of people calling your office already and asking you about this. So let's just get right to the question and then we'll kind of back up your answer. Should we invest in SpaceX?
Well, that's a tough one. Yes and no, there's so much behind it. So I'm going to say that with SpaceX, you got to understand how things work. And this is what they call an IPO, which stands for Initial Public Offering. It's the first time ever it's going to hit the market. And there's what they call a lead underwriter. They're the ones that get the big allocation of all the shares. Now, if you know somebody, it's going to be put out by E-Trade, who's owned by Morgan Stanley. If you have a good account there or something, you might get some pre-IPO shares there with them. But if not, it's going to hit the market, and it's not going to be what you think it's going to be because it's going to be a hot IPO.
Well, the time frame that they may go public is in the summertime. Do you have any details on the specifics on when we can expect this IPO?
At this time, no. It's been filed with the SEC. They expect somewhere around June. And it is pretty amazing because when you look at this company, it's going to be the largest IPO ever. It's about $1.75 trillion. That's larger than many companies right off the bat. And it's something that's going to, be very hot. A lot of people are going to want to get into this. And it's something that you got to be careful with it because a hot thing is not always a good thing to touch.
Elon Musk is a wealthy man and a character at that. People either love him or hate him. There's not really an in-between with that guy. This is going to make him, he's like, what, a trillionaire? I mean, how do we monetize, or how do we assign a number to his wealthiness?
Well, it's pretty hard because we don't know what the price will be at this point in time. But they said his estimated net worth at the offering is going to be about $840 billion. So not quite a trillionaire yet. Now, if that's a very hot IPO, he could be. Because he's also going to be the first person ever to run two $1 trillion market cap companies. I mean, whatever you say about the guy, I mean, he's done phenomenal things. And if that is a very hot IPO, he could become a trillionaire that day. He owns about 43% of SpaceX, and I think it's about 13% of Tesla. So he could hit that mark that day.
When people are calling you asking questions, what are some of the questions that they're asking you as they get ready to decide if this is a good investment for them or not?
They just want to get in the offering. I want to get the lowest price ever because I know this is going to be hot. And it is going to be hot. As I said, you're not going to be able to get into it afterwards. And what happens when the IPO comes out, the first trade of the day is the public price. Now keep in mind, these underwriters we talk about, they're working for SpaceX. Their job is to get the highest price that goes to market. They don't want to leave a lot on the table, so they want to try to get that. And you'll see before it goes public, you'll see these guys trying to work and get the highest price they can. That way the price. Now let's just say it's $100 a share, which is not, but I'm just using an example. It could hit the market at 150, 160, and oh my gosh, should you get in? I don't believe so. I think this will be a great long-term investment, but you never want to buy something when it's too hot because you'll probably overpay for it. And just something you want to be careful of. And I think 10 years from now, you'll probably be fine. But the emotional roller coaster you can be on here is going to be, it's going to be a very bumpy ride, I'll put it that way.
How often do these big, hot talkers come along in the market? I mean, I think back to like Facebook going public, or when, how often do these really buzzworthy companies go public?
Not very often. I mean, we had Google, you had Tesla. I mean, these were hot companies. But the difference with this one here is that we know space going forward is growing. And SpaceX, by the way, they also include in SpaceX Elon's, Musk XAI, which includes the X, the old Twitter. So that's in there as well. But we do know that they have contracts with the Air Force, with NASA, with Space Force, which is the new one here. So they've got these contracts already. We also know that they've got about 10,000 satellites in the orbit already. And they have Skylink, which is a hot internet. So they got so many good things on that. The revenue, they guess, is somewhere around $15 billion a year. There's a thing called EBITDA. It's not the bottom line, but EBITDA is earnings before interest, taxes, and depreciation. That's about $8 billion. So we know this is earning money. The big thing I want investors to look out for, how much you're going to pay for this stock. Because if you pay too much, you may not make money for years, and it's going to be very, very volatile.
All right, wonderful. Well, Brent, thank you always for making time for us every Wednesday, and you can head to his website, get his newsletter. He is a wealth of information. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.